Alright, welcome back. So we have to grind out all of these Pokemon. Gotta get them leveled up so that they can face the gym. I did a little bit more research and looks like Falkner's highest level Pokemon is level 12. Now I'm gonna suspend the level cap rule until after we beat Falkner. Or I should say, I'm gonna suspend it as soon as we get into the gym. And then should we beat Falkner, it will go to the next gym. So, once we beat Falkner, then the level cap will raise up, but if we happen to breach it while we are inside the gym, unless it's like an egregious amount of experience gained, you know, hopefully, I don't think we're going to get to level 16 on any individual Pokemon while we're in there, you know, then we will be kosher, essentially. So I'm gonna go level up all these Pokemon and I will see you back whenever I'm done with that. Alright everyone, as you can see, the party is now mostly leveled up. If you're wondering where is, it's currently warming the box right now. As I was leveling, the day-night cycle turned over and the Pokemon that were on the route that I was leveling up in included a Meditite, a Wingull, and some other thing. So I was really kind of running the risk of losing a Pokemon because Meditite has Bide, which if you're not familiar with Bide, it kind of absorbs all the damage dealt to it and then will deal it back. And Bide is like notorious for being able to just absolutely murder a Nuzlocke run, because if that Pokemon survives to actually launch the recoil back and you for some reason just landed a spare hit, that's a lot of damage coming in all at once. And most Pokemon, depending on the hit, and especially a low level, can't really take that very well. And I don't know if you guys have been seeing the last couple episodes, but I really hate Wingull and I didn't want to deal with it. So right now our group is about 2 levels under the max across the board except for Justice. Justice right now is in the party only to satisfy, let's see, it would be satisfying rule number 7. So should we beat Falkner, Justice will become the box warmer until we beat Bugsy. And we will beat Bugsy because this is going to be a successful run. Unfortunately, Justice also will not be able to level up to level 20 and evolve until we beat Whitney. So it's kind of just going to be shuffled in and out until we can make use of it, or unless we have a total party wipe. We still have one more route that we can catch Pokemon in. The route just south of Violet City, so we're leaving that open just in case there is a total party wipe in here. We have Why Not, and we're going to have to get lucky with our Pokeballs, but we might be able to pull something off. So without further ado, again, once I enter this gym, I'm not going to be able to leave until I defeat Falkner. I can go around Falkner, or I can go around his little sub-trainers, but, you know, it seems kind of like a waste to do that. I've got plenty of potions, so here we go. This is the first gym challenge of this Nuzlocke, and let's see how we do. Please don't have a Magnemite. Oh, I know. Even if you have a Magnemite, sucker, I'll take you out. Abe. Spearow? Okay. This guy is actually a flying type trainer. So far so good. Goku is taking command of the situation. I don't think we're gonna lose in this gym, but again, the flying trainer is keeping the flying types. This is interesting because I could almost swear this was a randomizer run. But maybe there's something wrong with the seed, or maybe it's just like big old coincidence. But I'm pretty sure I had trainer Pokemon randomized. Psybeam, ooh, okay. Yeah, we'll forget Harden. We don't really need Harden. Although sometimes I think Harden and the defense boost, or any sort of stat boost move, is kind of a sleeper hit in a lot of these Nuzlockes, because I've said that I can't use healing items and stuff like that, but And I don't normally like to pack like X accuracies or X powers because, I mean, I'm going to be real with you, I think it's kind of cheesy. But a Pokemon's moves, you know, are taking up a move slot. They're part of the Pokemon's utility, and part of my whole, you know, has to learn a move as it could as it levels up is kind of having a living move set, you know, that reflects the Pokemon, that I feel reflects the Pokemon's growth. Let's see here. I think we're not going to take any chances. We're going to, as we can't heal in battle, we're just going to heal the full, even if it is a bit of a waste of the potions. Because every little bit of HP counts. Right, Faulkner? See what you got. Okay, Rattata. That's definitely not a bird. I'm pretty sure that's not a bird. So maybe the randomizer is working. A defense drop is pretty nasty. If my hunch on how the AI is going to work, he's either going to quick attack or use focus energy. Or another tail whip. Okay, so now we're at -2 on defense, so it would probably be a good idea for us to switch out into Haas. Unless the type advantage is really, really bad. Because a -2 to defense, that means... Ooh, okay. Yeah, we're gonna switch Pokemon Nidorino. I think Haas is our best shot for this. The Nidorino being just the fact that it's evolved gives it pretty big advantage. I'm gonna double check the strength on my moves here. So this is 65 and 50. I think they both have a chance to confuse, so of course we're gonna go with the harder hitting move. Peck shouldn't do any damage. And this should be really effective. Yep, okay. So I think this is gonna be a pretty... It might be rough because my Nidoran knows double kick. And I knew that switching Haas in. We're gonna have to see how this does. Okay, focus energy. He took the bait. See, that's something it's kind of a double-edged sword with NPCs, is that when they... Oh. Okay, he's faster and he's got a focus energy. Oh, but he's gonna die to Sandstorm. Okay. Whew, alright, so... Probably a bit too much drama for what actually happened there, but you never know with these early gym battles, you know, especially you have focus energy, improving crit rates and stuff like that. Things can get really, really nasty really fast. And as you saw in previous episodes, all it takes is one bad trainer to just absolutely destroy your run, like entirely. So we've done it, Papa's. And Papa's is very happy, and I'm very happy for you, Papa's. Okay, so now that we are all healed up and we've beaten Faulkner, we did pick up the egg from Professor Elm's assistant. So, if I remember my settings right, and again, I've probably said that at least 6 times in this episode, this egg should turn into Togepi once it hatches. But we have, of course, business to take care of. And that is, we need to shelf a Pokemon. And unfortunately, even though he did not participate, or she did not participate, I'm sorry. Justice is going to be our bench warmer. Justice apparently was not very... Oh, am I moonwalking? Oh, that's a cool bug. Whoa, look at that! Okay, now that we've beaten Faulkner and taken care of that little unsightly glitch business, We've just entered Route 32, and as I said, we still have this route open for catching a Pokemon, so let's see what we have. Immediately getting a hit. You know, Gulpin is a contender, of course. Poison is a very interesting type. Okay, these guys are fishermen, so my stomach says don't mess with these guys, they'll mess you up. But this is a randomizer, so they shouldn't have water Pokemon. He just caught this Pokemon, so how good could it be? It's got to be like a Magikarp, right? It's really gonna be. It's an Oddish. That guy must have cast all the way across the water to get this Pokemon, and he was like, "I'm so good at this. Look at me." He's sending out a Horsey. And unfortunately, the Pokemon that I would have sent out is at half strength right now. So I never learned my lesson. But I think Haas can take this. I want to believe that Haas can take this. It's just one bubble. Oh. Easy. Easy. I never had a worry in my life. I knew Haas could take that. I really don't like how these dudes keep having water Pokemon in a randomizer. I really don't like it. I really don't like it. Can't remember if Lotad is naturally grass and water, or even if it knows a water type move, because I don't believe anything anymore. After everything in the world has water gun and bubble. Right now we are trying to funnel as much experience as we can in this kind of brief set of trainers into Goku, because at level 14 he's going to evolve. And having an evolved Pokemon, especially going into a gym, is worth so much because you just get such a huge boost in base stats on average. And I think he even gets a new type. Well, we'll see after this battle because he just hit level 14. So way to go, Goku. Beat you. We will toss Leslie out there. Because unfortunately, it seems like most of our early evolutions are going to be almost exclusively tied up in Goku. Because everything else doesn't evolve until like level 30 something. Like Baltoy stays Baltoy and doesn't evolve into Claydol for forever. Like it's almost mid 30s to like late 30s, if I remember right. Assuming Leslie survives, we're gonna end up having a Nidorino, and that's really cool. And should we get a Moonstone, we could rush out a Nidoking. I'm not particularly a big fan of rushing out Nidoking, but it's a big chunk of stats. It's really handy early on. I'm gonna oh, okay. Of course, we are going to forget. I think we're always gonna want stab and power and priority. So I think even if it resists it, I think even if, you know, even if normal hits things for neutral, getting the same type attack bonus and priority is gonna be really good. So you did it, Goku! You evolved! Are you still feeling great? I'm feeling great too, my dude. Oh. Oh my god! That's so weird and sad that he would just say that. Alright everyone, I know this is a familiar sight, but I'm not going to end on a cliffhanger this time. We're just going to go into there and get the capture, and I think that'll be the end of the video for today. So let's see what we get in Union Cave. Let's see if, you know, maybe we don't name it after an X-Men this time. But so far we are 50-50 for Union Cave Pokemon surviving to the bitter end. Alright, so what are we gonna name this Whismer? Yeah, Toby-wan. One of my favorite shoutcasters ever. I don't know if he's like technically a shoutcaster, but regardless, welcome to the party, Toby-wan. Even though you're not in the party. Welcome to the club, welcome to the organization, and thank you for watching. Have a nice day.